YouTube, it's the boy Christian, and I'm back with another tutorial. Right here, I'm gonna be doing a low drop fade with the number one guard on top. And when you start a haircut, you always want to comb the hair out first and do like a scalp analysis to see if there's any like bumps, dents, indents in the head. So right here, I have the number one guard, and I'm just going with the grain. And I'm just making sure everything's all even. And to do that, I make sure I go over it like a bunch of times, maybe like 2 or 3 times, and I comb out as I'm doing it as well. Alright, so my next step, man, is I'm going in with my first initial guideline with my Skeleton FX. I love this trimmer right here. This trimmer is so water. I swear it's butter. But yeah, I'm making sure I keep that line really low, and because I don't want to go too high, because we're gonna kind of bunch this fade and keep it real nice and tight in there. Alright, so always my next step after balding out my client is I always go with the blade open. But with these masters, I don't like to go open all the way because they open so long. So like when I'm doing like a compressed fade, I like to start my initial guideline a little closer than usual. So yes, my next step from there is a clipper closed, and I go all the way to my first initial guideline that I created. As you can see, like I use, when I'm doing like fades in a tight area like this, I like to use my corners a lot and kind of like nitpick at the fade, so I don't go too high in a certain area and then have to bring my fade up any higher. You definitely don't want to do that. So next step is the number one guard open, and his hair kind of grows at an angle, so you always want to go against the grain. So however that hair grows, you want to go the opposite way. So I'm making sure my guideline is really even and consistent, and I'm only going up about maybe like ½ an inch, because like I said earlier, like this is supposed to be a compressed fade. So my next step here is the number 0 guard closed, and I'm gonna be using a lot of my corner for this part of the fade, as well, as you can see, because I find that it's so much safer than using the whole blade. So I like to kind of chip at that line and knock that guideline out of there. Alright, so my next step is to remove some weight. So there's a little bit of weight kind of at the top, close to the parietal ridge. So I'm just gonna slap my number 1 guard on, and it's gonna be on the notch right before all the way open. And I'm just kind of feathering. I'm not going digging in as well. I'm staying on top of the head, so I don't create like another guideline for myself. So as you can see here, I'm kind of bending the clipper down at an angle, and I'm feathering over the hair, kind of like texturizing in a way. But yeah, so you'll see me, and I might go with the grain as well too, to knock some of that weight out. You can see close to the parietal ridge. And on the next side, what you do on one side, you do to the other. So in the back right here, he has like a calic kind of right here. So as you see, I kind of go across the grain there to knock that weight down. And right here, it's the same steps, man. So I'm gonna shut up and let you guys watch. Also, man, if you guys are still watching, man, I really appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get better at this and give you guys some more content. Also, if you guys have like any recommendations on like equipment or camera things, angles, leave me a comment, and help me get better at this so I can give you guys some better quality of content. Yeah, on this channel, man, I'm gonna be doing mostly tutorials, but I think I'm kind of step outside the box a little bit, and I'll start doing some vlogs, because the shop that I work at, man, it's full of characters, bro. So right here, I'm using the raking technique to kind of knock some weight down and lower the hairline a little bit, so I can get a nice sharp and crispy lineup. And right here, I'm rubbing a little bit of spritz on the front hairline. And right here, I'm attacking that front line, man, with the skeleton FX. And these things are hitters, bro. Like, that's my favorite trimmer. I haven't tried the gammas yet. I'm gonna get those probably soon. And those JRL 2020s, the trimmers. And I'll probably do like an unboxing and probably a review.
The chemist.
Alright, so right here, man, I'm just going to be blending the top of his beard in. We're not going to be lining his beard up at all. He wants to kind of grow it out and see how it looks naturally. So, yeah, I'm just starting with my clipper open, working my way back up. And I don't have to, the master's open so long that I don't have to use any of my guards for his blend. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing on this side as well. Alright, so right here I'm going in with my Barber Magic pencil and I'm framing his edge up and creating a contrast and making his lineup pop naturally. I don't know, I guess you can call it it's an enhancement. It's an enhancement. But I really like these though, because you can get it without having to wash your client's hair. You can get that ash line, that nice ash line. Yo, shout out to my cousin for this beat too, TC Beats, bro. I appreciate you, bro. This beat slap. Alright, so right here next, when you use that Barber Magic pencil, you always want to go back behind it with the razor and make that ash line like really pop. You don't want to leave like a thick bold line out in front of the edge up. It'll take away from the cut. But right here, man, this is the final product. Here's the cut. Man, I hope you guys like it. I appreciate you guys if you stayed to the end of this video. Yeah, like I said, man, like, comment, and subscribe. And it's the boy Christian, and I'm out.